Yo tubers, what's up? We're gonna be doing a Sony Vegas tutorial now. And okay, sorry about that. This is gonna be showing some simple things about clips. So first of all, you wanna go to switches, untick maintain aspect ratio. And I've shown this in the previous Sony Vegas video, but I'll just show them again just in case. And then we're going to take off disable resample as well, which smooths the frames out when you're playing it. Okay, so now we're going to go to the very first frame. You can just double click the clip and it will go to the first frame. And if you have these black bars around it, I'm just going to put this on preview half. Then you can click this here, which is the event pan and crop tool. Then I've also shown this in the other video. You can just push them in. It takes away the black bars. It makes it look so much better. I've seen so many people just keep them there and it doesn't look too good. So you want to keep your full clip in the screen. So now we have pretty much those basics done for that. Now another big thing is when people, I'm just gonna move to the shot. If you wanted to say stretch the video from here, I'm just going to delete this. If you want to stretch this, and then if we listen to how it sounds, see, that sounds really bad. Now the way to get rid of that is if we right click the audio, we go to properties, and here the method, you want to keep that same. Stretch attributes, you want to keep that the same. You can change this to classic. I'm not actually sure what it does, but they're pretty much the same thing. But here, pitch change, lock to stretch, we want to tick that, and when you do that, it changes the way it sounds and it makes it sound a lot more realistic. So let's have a listen. Now yeah, that's a really big thing because the other sound is just irritating. I didn't want my other edits because it sounded good to the way the music was, but other than that, that's a big part towards doing that. So that's pretty much a lot of the basics for clips. If maybe we can have some music in here. Okay, so I just imported a song, and I'm just going to drag it into the line below. Now this is going to be a simple part towards syncing to music. I'm going to try and find a good part of the song. Okay, that will be perfect right here. I'm just going to use up to here, delete that. Alright, so now when it comes to syncing a shot, I'm just going to make it slightly simpler. Okay, so to set markers, which is when you press M on your keyboard, it makes this. And markers, it's an easy way of finding where you want to put a certain clip or start something or end something. You can also rename them. So say shot, if you wanted that to be where your shot was going to be and you want to remember that. But I'm going to delete that one. So I'm going to play through this and set my markers as the song plays through. So the way to do that is just make sure that the frames are free, like this. I'm not sure how to explain it as well, but say that you just click on your timeline and you just move back or forward 1 or 2 frames, and then you press play, and then press M on each beat as it goes along. So like this. Hopefully you understand after. Okay, now they're not the greatest because the song was a bit weird when I started it. So you can just easily move them to the actual beat, the peak of the beat. So it's actually on time. Now I'm going to put one here. So yeah, that's simply done, just like that. And we can see this is where, well, I want the shot to be starting here because this is where the main beat is. Now that's close enough, but the way we're going to do this is if I hold control at the end of here, and it will bring up this squiggly line underneath it, if you want to call it that. and that's when you're holding control, which means that if you move it this way or this way, it will stretch or shorten the clip, which will speed it up or slow it down. So I'm just gonna shorten it to here because this way I want the shot to start. And of course, when you do that, you're gonna have to go to properties and lock to stretch, so you don't get that weird sound on it, because I've just changed if it's stretching or not. So now we have that done. If we just play through it, and you see it's perfectly synced. So yeah, that was a quick tutorial on just some basics about editing clips. I might do some more of these for Sony Vegas and also After Effects, because I'll maybe go into video effects because I have some extra things here which some people do not have. I probably won't be able to link them now because of whatever reasons. So yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.